What's up, my fellow gamers? DJ here, and today I'm back on Minecraft Legends. So it is Christmas Eve. I have some of my family over. They're not joining me for stream. They're out there talking, I guess. But I'm here to do streams because why not? So if you've seen the Joshua FNAF Pro channel, the two videos we're kind of getting held up are now out now. I also just finished up with the wheel project I was working on, or at least for now, until I go back to working on it.
Your tactics will be met with further retribution.
I don't care. So, yeah, so yeah, basically I have to work on the wheels and also doing the videos for the Joshua FNAF Pro channel, and then I have to work on the Pokemon channel, which there is some work done for that. I just gotta edit and upload those videos that are probably done like years ago. And then I have the Lego Life DJ to do, which that one's already almost done. And then I have the alt category, which I'm gonna let y'all know that the weekly updates are almost done actually. So yeah, but after that I'll just have the daily maintenance to do, which I'm basically just gonna kind of skim through it, basically. I'm gonna, basically just do, like, in the morning I'll just go through my normal stuff until I get to the third part where I have to do the customizable stuff, where that's where I'll count for completion, I guess. I don't know. I'm just gonna mostly work on the customization stuff. That's really it. Once that's done, you'll count that as completed. Then I also have the shorts, which can be done quite fast, but it can also take some time. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get through that. There is some stuff that isn't actually gonna be made, whether that be just videos that are not compatible or the shorts channel videos, because I'm not gonna do those. But they were in there anyways because I was going to do them when I put them in there. But then I'm like, okay, this doesn't make sense to have them in there, so I just kind of took those out. Well, I didn't take them out yet. They will be removed once I get to them. After that, I have some additional setup for a few things, and then also make a video, and that will be done. And then I have to work on something else in the background, which I can't really explain much. It's basically, well, the only thing I really explain is going to be about a platform of mine that I have not been doing much for, or been as recently, so there's a hint for that. And after that's done, I have another project that's actually disconnected from any of the stuff I do, which I'm not going to explain much for, because again, that's a future thing. It's not really for my content, it's more of just kind of a different thing, something for me to do, basically, that's outside of my content, because it's kind of necessary. So, yeah. After that, I have nothing really working in the background stuff for. Well, I mean, I am kind of working on stuff in the background anyways, but that's stuff I'm kind of openly talking about, working on the background. Usually, the stuff I'm talking about is like the creations or the randomizer wheel thing. Basically projects that are known, but not much known about, basically. Though to be fair, the wheel one is really simple to understand. The book one, on the other hand, that's a little bit more complex, because some of this thing right here. So yeah. Okay, there goes that. I guess we're gonna try and like beat this area. I think that's probably what we're gonna do. I thought I saw like a big guy over there or something, but I guess I'm just going crazy because I do that. That's why I'm here. If I wasn't crazy, I wouldn't be here. I was hoping to like get almost everything done by the end of this year, but unfortunately that was not possible. I mostly blame things getting stuck, like with the 2 videos I was working on earlier. The 2 videos I got released. But also just me kind of being lazy. That's another thing that happened too. I did get distracted a few times, unfortunately. So yeah. I mean, there's also family events and going out, that's another thing, but I really don't want to be upset at that. Like, technically it is one of the reasons why things can go slow sometimes, but it's also not something I really want to be mad about. Because, like, I do need to have a social life. Even though if my work doesn't really allow that, or at least when it's cluttered like this, I do kind of want to at least try to have one, or at least have one when I'm done. Because, like, you know, I'm a person, I kind of need a social life. I might be like a like, I guess you can classify me as a shut-in, like somewhat introverted. But I still want to be a social person in a way. I do like interacting with most people, so you know, like just normal people, like people who are not rude. Saved it, anyways. So yeah. Okay, now I need to make this. There we go. Alright, do I want to take care of the structures first, or do I want to take care of the portal first? You know what, I'm gonna go for the portal. So yeah. So I don't want my life just to be like sitting in my room making, like trying to make stuff online. Like, I mean, I do want that to be a career of some sort. And technically a part of my social life in a way. But I don't want to just be sitting in my room, like, making stuff all the time. Which is kind of what I like, what it is now, is my work being cluttered. Basically, once everything is completed, or when everything is like, in the schedule and stuff is completed, that's when I'm going to implement a new system that will prevent things from getting cluttered, basically like this. also just being a little bit more different than one before, but it's also going to be made specifically not for things that not get cluttered. Like, basically, if I'm ever on vacation or in a family thing or whatever, I will basically not have that day have work in it, basically. Maybe not even daily maintenance, honestly. But yeah. Basically, I do kind of plan for it to be kind of a little inconsistent. Readable, don't get me wrong, but I kind of want it to be like random, like I work on random things at random times. Or something like that. I mean, to be fair, there is some consistency, like if I have to record a video or make a video, each day is going to have like recording, editing, and uploading, so yeah. Kind of like how I have these streams, like it's random games most of the time. And when it's not a random game, it's quite predictable. Even this randomness kind of has some predictability. Like, you guys know, like, based on like patterns, you guys would know when, like, what games I stream, on what days, and what times. Like, obviously, this game I have a possibility of streaming on Wednesdays at 4. Right. So to be fair, I should probably actually add make a thing that explains that. I might have an idea on how I can get that to work, but that will be later. That'll be once all the schedule stuff is finished. Though keep in mind that third thing I mentioned earlier with like a thing that's more for like my own stuff to do outside of my content that could get pushed to my primary objective if something bad happens that requires me to like act on that. So but luckily that is not the case right now, so I'm gonna primarily work on my scheduled stuff and eventually something else, and eventually that. Plus, if any issues arise, then I'm gonna have to do something about that. But other than that, it's mainly just gonna be schedule stuff, something else, and then that thing. So yeah. Thing is, I have no idea when stuff's gonna get completed. I can maybe theorize, about like the Just Dance Pro stuff, maybe. I'm hoping maybe somewhere in the first quarter of next year, 2026. I'm gonna hope within that time frame. And then everything else will probably be shortly afterwards. Though I have no guarantee. Maybe if I look more at what I'm going to be doing, maybe I can get a more accurate guarantee, but as of right now, I kind of can't do that. So yeah, luckily this year I got the Game and Let the DJ completed, and even before I got like the Rush, everything and all that stuff, then I got the studio stuff in the schedule completed as well.
One more push and the portal will fall.
Yeah, I know. But yeah. I'm talking about all this stuff is because, well, it's Christmas and I kind of want, like, I do want to be a transparent content creator, at least without revealing secret projects. So, yeah, that's why I'm kind of talking about this stuff, since it is Christmas. Well, Christmas Eve, but still. When I was thinking about, like talking about this stuff while sleeping last night, I was thinking of, like, doing a riddle, trying to explain what the second thing is. But, like, I'm gonna read up how to forgot. Like, not really interested in doing riddles right now, so, I would say, I guess another hint, it does have connections with the 4 main channels, and also something else I'll be having in the works after the schedule stuff is completed. Not the stuff afterwards, which I also lump in with the schedule stuff, but it is something that I am lumping in with schedule stuff, because I know I didn't get game's lagging. So yeah, basically, when I mean the schedule stuff, I have obviously everything in the schedule, and also a few other things, like a few visual tweaks for some of the channels, and also future content stuff, I guess I can say. Basically some new things that I promised a few years ago. Well, I didn't really promise, it was basically something I planned to make a while ago. Basically all subscriber special stuff that I haven't had a chance to do. Because, you know, work clutter and stuff. One of the things I wanted to do required my schedule to be empty, so... Yeah, also there goes the portal. Where's the thing? Here it is. There goes the portal. Bye-bye. The cool people face away from their explosions they caused. Never mind, it turned towards it automatically. I didn't do that, it did it itself. Cutscene. Bro looks like the average Redditor. What the heck? Anyways.
This horde is feeding something terrible in the Nether. I fear that soon we will all be on the menu.
That would be quite concerning. Alright, let's go clean everything up. When I mean clean everything up, I mean all the stuff we placed down, not the nether rack. I wish these walls were a little bit more easier to clean up, but no, you have to do like each pillar at a time, not just like the full-on wall that's connected to each other. No. Let's be real, that's kind of like the only complaint I have for this game. I mean, he's so far. Other than the lag, though that could be because I'm playing on the PlayStation 4. I didn't see the prompt there for a second. Gonna make sure everyone's here. Just kill these guys.
I can sense this base holds some significance to the Piglin strategy. You must destroy it at once.
We'll get back to that, actually. Because I saw something on my little indicator on the top. Back this way. Over here. Yes, over here. The Nether. Anyways. Here it is. Open chest. We got a Piglin check. 68 Prismarine, which I already have like a high amount of Prismarine. Alright, I guess our only place is this other one over here.
The Piglin's hunger grows. There will be a new Piglin base in the world tonight.
Bruh. I think a better spot would be over this way. Okay, now look at back of wolves. That's cool. Okay, now we need some protection. Actually, let's get our fighters up first. Okay, let's spawn as much as we can. Okay, that's as much as we can get. Let's not remove it, you idiot. What I wanted to do this. That's not recall, what the heck? It said it was recall for a second there, and then it says remove, what the heck? Recall is this button. Okay, I guess we have as much as we can. Let's place down the redstone cannon. At least try to, because clearly there's for some reason not enough space. But try and take down as much as we can here. Okay, what do we have? We have only this one thing down here. Confirm target. Now let's get to getting rid of the netherrack over here. Okay, we don't know if the portal is protected. Well, obviously it's protected, but we don't know if it has any shields or not. Okay. Let us remove this. Wait for this to be done moving forward. Yep, it has shields. I can see one over there. Gotta wait for this to be done so we can try and start taking out some of these. And it's done. Okay. Okay, luckily there's no hostiles here yet. Okay, let's take out this one. So our goal is to take out the rest of the structures in our range, and then we're also going to take out that big guy because he's concerning. And then we're going to move up to that pillar there, and then probably move up to the next one, and hopefully the shield will be in range. Basically, we're going to keep moving until the shield's in range. We don't know how many shields it has either. Because we haven't gotten the Hellfire yet. We're not close enough for that. If it has one, that would be nice, because we already located that. Okay, that's a spawner. We need to deal with that. Boom, double kill. Just in case they still have any enemies over there, we'll just do that. Because we don't really have any much defenses, so... I hope you're all having a good Christmas Eve. Last kind of just getting started. Other than that, it was relatively a normal day, though very chaotic when in the kitchen because of how my grandma and dad are. But that is to be expected. Like seriously, if those two did a cooking show, it would be a parody. That will not be something that will be allowed on YouTube because of my dad's sailor mouth. Even though he's not even a sailor. Funny enough, he gets motion sick. Or seasick, that's the word. So he probably gets that too, I don't know. Okay. Let's take out these two. I think here would be enough to damage both of them. Okay. I think we got both. Yeah, it looks like we got both. Now we have just those two, the tree and that big guy. I see the portal actually. I can see it being protected. Like it's glowing and stuff. Oh no, we didn't get the other thing. Oh well. So, that's it for the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget Let's Craft icon so you don't miss my videos. Tell me a thing on British friends. Which my other streams I stream when I pretty much 10 and 4. Which my other streams be linked in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See you gamers and Merry Christmas Eve.